If you are a filmmaker, commercial director, or content creator looking to invest thousands of dollars into your production kit, pulling the trigger on the current industry favorite is the biggest mistake you could make. Behind the closed doors of Sony's manufacturing plants, official regulatory filings have just confirmed that the legendary cinema line is about to be completely rewritten. The highly anticipated Sony FX3, Mark II, has officially entered the certification pipeline under confidential model registrations. It isn't just a minor refresh. It is a calculated strike designed to reclaim dominance from fierce modern competition. If you think your current setup is safe, or that the original FX3 will hold its resale value for much longer, you are completely miscalculating the massive technological shift that is about to drop. Welcome back to Tap Tech. Let's break down the exact, certified details of what is inside this new camera body, because the choice between buying today or waiting a few months will completely change the trajectory of your production business. To truly understand why the Sony FX3 Mark II is such a massive deal, we have to look directly at the certified industry regulatory filings that surfaced out of the registration databases. Sony has officially registered a high-end cinema line device manufactured at their specialty plant, designated with next-generation Wi-Fi 6 connectivity. This isn't a consumer hybrid or an entry-level vlogging tool. The specific product prefix is strictly reserved for the elite cinema lineup. The most shocking revelation from these factory logs is the transition to a brand new power cell architecture. The FX3 Mark II is ditching the aging battery system to adopt Sony's newly engineered high-capacity power cell. This marks a major first for the compact cinema line, introducing a massive bump in overall density. The registration details also indicate explicit support for 30-watt USB-C power delivery charging protocols. For professionals shooting long-form documentaries or grueling all-day commercial campaigns, this translates to nearly double the continuous runtime and a completely revamped internal thermal management design. Sony is building this body specifically to handle massive computational workflows without ever triggering a heat warning, keeping the compact, cage-free layout with integrated mounting points that made the original so revolutionary. But the real magic lies beneath the magnesium alloy chassis. The sensor debate has finally been settled by industry insiders tracking the component pipelines. Instead of chasing high-resolution marketing gimmicks that ruin low-light performance, Sony is doubling down on sensor readout speed. The FX3 Mark II is moving to a custom-designed, partially stacked full-frame sensor. This architecture is critical because it integrates a high-speed memory layer directly onto the back of the sensor plate, allowing data to pull off the silicon at unprecedented velocities. Industry pipelines point to a highly optimized 16 to 24 megapixel partially stacked sensor layout. Rather than chasing an unnecessary 8K megapixel war which introduces thermal throttling and crippling storage requirements, Sony is mastering the ultimate 4K pipeline. A lower resolution, partially stacked sensor drastically improves readout speeds, effectively minimizing rolling shutter artifacts to absolute insignificance. For a cinema camera designed for handheld, high-action movement, clean motion rendering, and flawless low-light stability are infinitely more valuable than a headline-grabbing resolution number. This faster sensor pipeline unlocks a feature that premium creators have been pleading for: true open-gate recording. The ability to record using the full aspect ratio of the sensor means you can shoot a project once and effortlessly crop it into vertical formats for modern marketing campaigns, or ultra-wide anamorphic layouts for cinematic release without sacrificing precious resolution or field of view. This single feature slashes post-production workflows in half, making the Mark II an immediate financial asset for high-paying commercial agencies that require multi-platform asset delivery. The processing backbone is also getting a monumental upgrade. By pairing the new sensor with an advanced dual-processor configuration driven by dedicated artificial intelligence hardware processing units, the autofocus capabilities of this camera will border on science fiction. We aren't just talking about standard face and eye tracking. The advanced neural processing unit calculates real-time human pose estimation, allowing the camera to maintain perfect lock-on focus on a subject even if they turn their back to the lens, walk behind obstacles, or move erratically through poorly lit environments. For solo operators and run-and-gun documentary filmmakers who don't have the luxury of a dedicated focus puller, this AI autofocus system ensures that every single frame of high-stakes footage is critically sharp, eliminating the nightmare of ruined takes on expensive client shoots. When it comes to frame rates and recording codecs, the Mark II is pushing boundaries into true flagship territory. The partially stacked sensor architecture unlocks massive data bandwidth, allowing the camera to easily push out 4K video at an astonishing 240 frames per second for ultra-fluid slow-motion capture, while maintaining full 10-bit or even potential internal 12-bit RAW recording capabilities without the need for bulky external monitors or recorders. This puts Hollywood-level color grading flexibility and dynamic range latitude right inside a body that can fit onto a standard handheld gimbal. Furthermore, the inclusion of 32-bit floating-point audio recording is highly anticipated, eliminating the risk of audio clipping and supporting multi-channel audio directly through the body. This is a massive quality-of-life upgrade for solo operators managing their own sound levels on the fly. To stabilize these high-speed shots, Sony is integrating an upgraded 8.5-stop in-body image stabilization system, ensuring handheld footage looks stable and professional without sacrificing the organic look of the motion. Let's talk economics, availability, and the competitive landscape, because this is where your investment strategy matters most. The official release timeline hidden within the industrial certification cycles points to an official global announcement window targeting late summer to early fall. Production lines are already spinning up to meet the intense global demand. Pricing is expected to sit firmly in the premium tiers, ranging between $3,900 and $4,300 for the body alone. This pricing strategy is a deliberate move by Sony to position the FX3, Mark II, as a highly accessible powerhouse that undercuts higher-end cinema rigs, while offering modern computational features that old-school cinema cameras simply cannot match. If you currently own an original FX3, you shouldn't panic, but you absolutely need to prepare. The original camera will remain a brilliant secondary body, but its value on the used market will inevitably shift the moment this successor hits retail shelves. The data is clear. The factory registries are signed, and the next era of compact cinema production is officially on our doorstep. The choice is no longer about whether you should upgrade, but how quickly you can adapt your workflow to leverage these insane AI tracking features, 32-bit float audio, and open-gate formats to scale your production business. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and receive instant alerts the exact second Sony drops the official pre-order links and field tests, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. Drop a comment below and let us know. Are you selling your current rig to buy the Mark II, or are you holding out to see what the competition does next? Thank you for watching Tap Tech. Invest wisely in your gear, and we will see you in the very next breakdown.